Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Josh Taylor. Josh,
how's my throat looking?
I'll tell you what, you kept that a secret from me. I didn't know.
It's not coming in yet. It's not coming in yet. It's not coming in yet.
Inhaling anyway. What was?
I know, but my forehead was turning into a 5 head. You know what I mean? But nah, it's coming. Give me 6 months, I'll have a perm.
Oh, well, listen, you better, because you're on TV now. You know what I mean? You better start looking good. Is that why you've done that? Because you're on camera more?
Nah, I just got it done, mate. I just got it done. My forehead was.
What do you think?
Was getting bigger. I should have just had a.
Should I get done?
Aye, go for it, man.
But that suit here, Josh.
Go for it. I think you would get a nice big perm.
Nah, I'm done with that. Mixed emotions tonight. Some good performances from the Arthur brothers, who you know very well. And then we have Nathaniel Collins losing a split decision, and obviously our good friend Aston Brown there. A bit dejected, sounds like he's going to retire. But we'll talk about the start of the card here with the Arthur brothers and how well do you think they'll do in the future?
Do you think who'll do in the future?
The Arthur brothers, Macklin and Alex.
Oh, right, aye. No, I think they'll do well. I think young Macklin's very good. You know, he's been doing it since he could walk. Do you know what I mean? So he's already like a seasoned pro almost.
Scary, isn't it?
I think he's going to be good. I think young Alex good too. You know, he's very, very talented. Good talented southpaw, so I think the two of them are going to do well, really well. And
you like a southpaw, don't you?
Aye, well, absolutely, we're the best. We're the best.
Yeah, I touch on Aston then. I'm just seeing him here. I just came to his change room, just caught him there. He's always got a smile on his face. I mean, he said in an interview with Dev Sani that he's just happy that he walks his dog every day and he's got squashes and whatnot. But it sounds like to me what he said. He said he's too long in the tooth, and he's basically said he's done with this game.
Aye, well, maybe.
Do you think the same?
Maybe. I mean, you can never say never. It's maybe just emotions talking. I know how it feels, you know, being in here after a fight and stuck with all the anti-doping people, and you can't have a shower until you've done all your piss or blood test or whatever. You know, it's like you can sometimes be in there for ages or hours, so your emotions are all over the place. So it might just be his emotions talking. He might need to just take a couple of days and digest and readjust. You never know, but we'll need to speak to him at another time.
Well, listen, I hope he makes the right decision, man. He's as we know him very, very well, and I hope he does what's best for him. And like for me though, Josh, Nathaniel Collins split decision loss here at the Hydro. Now I'm a biased jock. We need to keep these shows coming here. I know
it's a bad shot for Scottish boxing, but Nathaniel can still have big fights up here. You know, just because he's lost that fight doesn't mean he's not going to headline shows again up here. Do you know what I mean? So, it's a big blow, but you know, it's more a blow for him than anything else. It's not a blow for like the fans, and it's a blow for him and what he wants to do in his career. So, it's just back to the drawing board when Nathaniel makes some adjustments and come again. That's basically it. You know what I mean?
When you look at Scottish boxing, Josh, are you happy what you see from these young kids? Are you excited about the future?
I think there's a lot of good talent coming through. It's in good numbers. It's healthy, but it's just good to see. It's just going to be quite tough now for the guys to get the chance to showcase their talent on shows now.
There's no way you can make a comeback, can you?
Well, you never know. Never say never. You know, I'm pretty happy in retirement. It's taken a bit of time to adjust, let's say that. But I'm getting the bug back, but you never know. But it's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. But you never know. I'll get myself back in the gym, get fit, start sparring. You never know. You never say never. I might come back for 1 or 2. You never know.
Well, bare knuckle?
Nah, fuck the bare knuckle. Fuck that. I've done enough of that in my days.
Yeah, exactly. I know. The younger days, very, very younger days. Before your amateur days, probably as well. I want to touch on something you mentioned on TalkSport, and it's probably a high topic right now because Conor Benn just signed a 5-fight deal, I believe it was, with Zuffa now after that fight there with Regis Prograis, a guy you know very well, fight of the year contender back in 2019, I think it was it? With Regis Prograis?
Aye.
A long time ago.
November,
talk to me about the fight itself, Conor Benn and Regis, and then we'll talk about a comment that you made that you said that Conor was British level.
Aye. And I think that's about his level. I don't think he's that good. I feel like I've done a few interviews about this, and I feel like I'm being a bit of a hater, but I'm not. I'm just speaking from the heart. I don't think he's that great. I think there's guys at welterweight that beat him at the UK level. You know, Conor Walker, or the guys like Conor Walker and things like that. I think all the guys beat him pretty easily. You know, well, going off that performance anyway. But there's a lot of factors in it. It could be the fact that he's coming down for 160, and that's the first time he's made roundabout sort of welterweight for a number of years, so it might be just as a body adjusting, maybe felt a wee bit flat, I don't know, but I wasn't impressed either way, to put it that way. Prograis was absolutely finished. He's been finished for years, and he couldn't do nothing with him really. You know, he put him down and then couldn't do nothing with him. Like, I wasn't impressed with it at all. I don't think Dana White will be either, given the amount of investment.
Well, he's signed the 5-fight deal.
Well, the amount of investment he's got, and that's the level of performance he's getting. I don't think he'll be too impressed.
How does he fare with the likes of a Devin Haney and a Shakur Stevenson or a Ryan Garcia or Roland
Well,
Romero?
just going off that performance, they toy with him. They absolutely tear him apart. They just wouldn't get out of first gear. And again, I feel like I'm being a hater in that, but I'm not. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm like. I say my opinion. You either like it or you don't like it. It is what it is. I'm not afraid to say what I think. So yeah, I don't think it was that good. Again, it might be just his body adjusting to being that light again. So I don't know.
Come in here, Josh. Come in here, just. Yeah, it might be a bit quiet in here. Then that's the next fight coming out, so I'll just might as well come in here. Yeah.
Sit down a bit.
Oh, good seats, man. There we go. This is on raw. I'm keeping this in. Yeah. So. You never know. What was if he calls you out? Would that entice you to come out of retirement?
Of course, for that kind of money, aye. I mean, I'm not that done. You know what I mean? I'm not as done as what Prograis is anyway. Give me 6 months in the gym, sparring, I'll beat him, no problem.
Again, when you look at the sort of like the landscape right now with the heavyweight division as well, and I know you've been in TalkSport, and I enjoy listening to you speak because for anyone that knows boxing, it's you. Do you know what I mean? You know it inside and out. The amateur pedigree, the professional pedigree that you've got now. Now, when you look at the landscape, you know what it's like to be a fighter that's maybe not being able to train and mentally, do you know what I mean, not there with your injuries coming into the last fights of your career.
Well, I've been there myself. You know, it's with big hindrances. My last 3-4 fights was like couldn't train properly. You know what I mean? So I know how it is. It's just the body sort of breaking down. And yeah, this the volume of training. You need to kind of adjust your training in that way when you get a little bit close to the end. And like my career was just high, all go, was all flat out. You know, and then eventually it just caught up with me. You know, it caught up with me quite quickly because it was just go, and it was all hard sparring. All the years was all hard sparring and all that stuff. So it kind of catches up with you quite quickly.
I was going to say, because I think I spoke to, I might have been Macklin or Alex in this very change room. I think it was that I said that Josh was the Commonwealth champion in his 6th fight, wasn't it?
Aye.
Fifth fight.
My 5th fight, yeah.
Yeah, Commonwealth champion. Then it was, I think you won a world title in your 14th fight.
15th fight was my world title, aye.
And it's like, you've got guys in here that
So
now...
I was doing 12 rounders from like my 3rd or 4th, I think it was my 4th fight. No, my 5th fight, Dave Ryan. That was my first 12 rounder. Every fight from then on was a championship fight. So all my training camps were for 12 rounders, all the way right through my career basically, you know what I mean? Do
you think that's probably one of the factors as to why?
Maybe, because I ended up doing a lot of hard sparring, you know. Shane, as much as a great coach he is, I think he was a fantastic coach. But he's kind of sparred me hard quite a lot, you know what I mean? I was always sparring with guys that were bigger than me, or when I was first in the gym, I'd maybe been home for a couple of weeks and then I would come back home and he would put me into sparring, and it would always be with bigger guys, you know, so I was always having hard spars, do you know what I mean? And looking back, it takes a bit of shelf life off you.
That's what I was going to say, Joe. I'll piggyback off that about having hard spars and being long in the tooth and whatnot. The Fury versus Joshua fight, I'll end it on this. If this fight doesn't happen this year, is it done?
I think so, yeah. It's like the people are
in
my opinion, I'm beginning to lose interest in it.
I was going to say that, are you interested in it?
Obviously I'm still interested in it because it's a big fight and you want to see who's the better of the two of them, but Fury, he's had about 25 comebacks, you know what I mean? It's just like he's backing his way and he's backing his away. Obviously it would still be interesting if they do it, but I think they need to do it sort of now. Like I think it needs to happen now. I don't think they can put it off any further because it's going to end up like a Pacquiao Mayweather kind of situation. Do you know what I mean? They should have fought years ago. So the longer it goes, the longer it's going to lose its pull and its interest.
And one last one. How did you enjoy TalkSport with Simon Jordan?
It was good. No, it was good. I enjoyed it. You know, a lot of people don't really like Simon Jordan, but I kind of respect him, you know, because he says it to your face what he thinks, and there's no hidden agenda with him, so I respect that, rather than people coming up and telling you what you want to hear and then behind your back and then you hear what they've said to other people about you. I hate that. I can't stand that, people being two-faced. I prefer to my face, if I don't like what you say, then fair enough, but at least you've had the balls to say it to me.
Exactly.
Like, I respect that more. And so I kind of respect that about Simon, you know. A lot of people don't like him because I think it's maybe because of that. But I respect the fact that he straight up tells you exactly what he thinks.
I think he's probably the only one in the media that does.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. I respect that more. You know, I like tells you exactly straight up what he thinks. Like, there's no hidden agenda with him. So yeah, I respect that about him.
Definitely.
I might not like what he says and stuff like that. And
he's never said anything bad about you, has he?
A couple of times here and there, you know what I mean? But like, I can respect it, that he says it to my face, you know, and he'll say it straight up rather than say what I want to hear and then go speak to someone else and say completely different. So I respect that about him, to be fair.
Definitely. Well, listen, Josh, I'm enjoying watching you on these media, Talk Sports and all these different outlets and whatnot, and 5 Live and whatnot. So I hope it long may it continue.
Hopefully I'm enjoying it. You know, and it's good to be in amongst the game. Because without it, it's fucking shit. You know, I was struggling for a few months there. Like, I was kind of struggling, but I'm kind of through that now. So
good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that I'm getting to do this kind of stuff now and getting opportunities to be on doing this sort of punditry kind of work. So it's good to still be involved in the game in some capacity.
It's good to have you involved, Josh. Won't keep you much longer, mate. It's nearly midnight, and I thank you as always. Thank you, brother.